home, whether you are or aren't headed to the playoffs.
Yeah, even if the postseason isn't ahead of you, Kevin, it's a chance to sort of sit back and think about all the work that your team's done, what you've gone through individually in the season. How did you grow? What did you do? And then, quite frankly, a chance to thank, if you're playing at home, your fans for all of their tremendous support.
Looking at the starting five for the Atlanta Hawks. Kelly Olynyk is out there with Hill. Then it's Clint Capella. Then there's DeJounte Murray. And it's Holiday in at the point guard position. Hill can't hit. And it's Williams with the ball for the Celtics. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
I had a chance to catch up with Nate McMillan. Been a pretty even matchup this season with each team winning one game. So what's the key tonight as they try to take the advantage? He said in a word, defense. They can score with anybody, and we can score too, but we can't get into a shootout in these games. We have to slow it down and make this a slugfest. We'll see if that strategy pays off tonight with a win. Back to you, Kevin.
Excellent, David. Thanks. Well, considering the offensive weapons that face the GA, it's understandable that they're concerned.
Yeah, you don't expect to stop that offense altogether, but you hope that you can get enough stops to compete.
Well, have they prepared number one, and then can they communicate the keys in this game? Everyone needs to be on that same page.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks. Ingrained up and down the Celtics roster. So many of their key players were drafted by the Boston Celtics.
Tatum and Brown at the core, but also it's rare to find a powerhouse built from homegrown talent.
Stolen by Durant. Takes it inside. Tatum. There's Williams. Lays it up off the ball. Williams has got his second best.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
They need to stop this run.
You know what, Kev? I think it's time to switch some things up, either by going to your bench or with a different look defensively to disrupt their rhythm.
Now here's Murray. Right now he averages nearly 23 points a game, a relentless offensive force. Down low, here's Tatum, and slams up by Tatum.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Yeah, the bully ball tonight has paid dividends. Highly effective down there with the physical play.
Murray against White. Pass to Olynyk. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Capella inside. He's guarded by Williams.
Every year, Clint Capella up there, one of the highest percentage field goal shooters we have in the NBA.
Floats it up for Williams. Williams puts it down.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Yeah, you wondered if they would take some time to find their A game. They did it at jump ball. They've been awesome.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. In this offensive system, Griffin, the Hawks run, it allows for a lot of creativity.
Yeah, lots of dribble handoffs at the top of the key. Obviously have the case of emergency break glass player in Trae Young. But they're not afraid to attack mismatches, and this is the type of offenses that I think a lot of players would enjoy playing.
Some changes for Boston. Al Horford, he's checked in for Robert Williams. Molinari comes in for Tatum. And Brogdon subbed in for Derek White. And the Hawks will go for a different location. Conway's checked in for Clint Capella. Johnson comes in for Olynyk. Griffin's checked in for Hill. And it's Bogdanovich in for Murray. Here are the Celtics with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run. Durant kicks to Horford.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Tipped away.
2 minutes.
And stolen by Okongwu. An even 3-on-3 break. Here's Johnson. No good with the wing jumper. And it's Durant with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. This game coming on the heels of their win against Toronto.
Well, in that one, they just had everything working offensively. It's a lot of fun when you get into that kind of groove.
Yeah, I love watching that game, and in particular, their demeanor in their destruction in that game.
Here is Durant. Jalen Johnson picking up that last pass. Durant, the pass to Horford. And it's sent back by Okongwu. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. A minute 20 left here in the opening quarter. Durant. That's good.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic. It is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
The Hawks trail by 9. Pass to Okongwu. On to Holiday. Now Johnson. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Back to Johnson. Uncovered. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich.
The assist.
Well, you want to lead by an example. Bogdanovich leading the way with the assist.
Durant, the pass to going up. Back to Durant. 36 seconds left in the first. Good work there as it goes. Durant's got 7.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
That has gone 0-2 from deep here. Outside Holiday. Passes to Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does great. Now here's Durant. What a tremendous game he played against Toronto. And the jump by Horford.
When you have a big like Horford setting the screen and rolling to the bucket, there's sometimes nothing the D is able to do.
Bogdanovich dishes to Holiday. He lines up the alley-oop pass. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. And so it's Boston. Hit by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're playing up
19. The Hawks 10. Fans, please give a big
glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter basketball.
Celtics,
This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one.
Come on, make some
Let's
noise.
get your take on the scoring breakdown for Boston.
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
And they've sort of assumed control of this game with their pressure defensively. They've been into the ball handler. They've done a great job of swarming. So they're creating some turnovers, and they're capitalizing on them.
On the court for Atlanta, we've got Kelly Olynyk. DeJounte Murray is out there with Bogdanovich. Then it's Hield, and it's Capella at the 5, roaming the paint. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, D.A.?
Hi, Kevin. Well, Mr. Perfect in the last outing against the Raptors was phenomenal. He picked up 26 points and did his job on defense with an impressive number of steals. That performance is what we've come to expect during this great run of his. And we'll see if he can continue to stay hot.
David, we appreciate the update.
Robert
We'll see
Williams.
if he can keep rolling here tonight.
Yeah, and that's the rub. When he's in rhythm, he can carry your team across the line.
And you want to see him make sure that the teammates are also involved in what they're doing, especially if he draws that much attention.
And when people talk about defense, the term boxers and elbows comes up a lot. Great for our audience. Can you explain what that's about?
It's a great point, Kevin. And listen, the two defenders on what we call the boxes, that's down in the low post area. And you see those two boxes down at the end of the free throw line. And then you have the two defenders on the elbows. So that's the edge of the free throw line. The idea to
Give it up.
Atlanta calls timeout. One thing, Greg, we know, Capella hit. hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. The Hawks trail by 8. Onto the front court along with Tatum. Derek White is out there with Mr. Perfect, and it's Williams at the 5. That's the Boston 5.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change. And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
Oh, yeah. His teammates love that. I'm sure he's going to hear about it when he gets to the huddle.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
72% at the line this season. He has yet to set himself apart in that department.
Both shots good from the stripe. Celtics leading by 8. Durant, the pass to Tatum. And the jump by Tatum.
And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
The Hawks trail by 12. Here's Murray up on top. Tight covering. Charity strike shot. That shot, no good. Now the Celtics take it the other way. Here's Tatum. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Diverse in terms of his offensive talents. Tatum is the type of player who you expect to score at least 20 every night.
And Holiday kicks to Olynyk to the wing on the left. Wide open look here for Murray with nobody on him. And there's the jumper. Murray's got 5 now.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Capella.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Hield kicks to Holiday. Out to the right wing. Murray right side. Launches a 3. Kept alive. Oh, and the jam by Capella.
Clint Capella having a little bit of fun out there with that dunk.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Durant against Holiday. Turn around Jay. Durant, no good. And here's Hield. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. It's a 10-point game. Shoots over Brown. And the shot is long.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shot. Looks like he's got more feel tonight. Like he's really got a good grip on that ball as he's letting it go.
Time call here. The Hawks decide to talk it over.
Coach can't be happy here. Their teammates got to know why. Their defense putting up no resistance inside.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high-efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Griffin's subbed in for Williams. Williams comes in for Jaylen Brown. And Brogdon subbed in for White. And then for Atlanta, Okongwu comes in for Clint Capella. And it's Bogdanovich in for Aaron Holiday.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
It's hauled in by DeJounte Murray. 13. In the corner, it's Healed. Atlanta again, missing.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Williams shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Starting in 2021, referees were instructed to not reward players making overt, abrupt, or abnormal non-basketball moves. What do you think of that?
Well, there are some guys who play abnormally, Kevin, so what are you going to do about those guys? No, I'm kidding. I think it's a great thing for shooters to try to gain some sort of advantage. With how much advantage offensive players already have, it was getting a little bit out of control.
Murray, no good.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And this Brogdon on the assist by Durant. Brogdon's got 6 points.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
The Hawks trail by 17. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum. And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. Murray surveying the D. Pass to Kaminsky. Ball's not loose. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Griffin. The Hawks again can't hit. Celtics leading by 19 points. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Murray against Durant. Oh, Griffin in position. And the slam by Blake Griffin.
Blake Griffin, once again, an opportunity to show us his bounce. A dangerous player when he skies up for the alley-oop.
Murray. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. 7 points in the game.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Bounce pass from Durant. Performance for Jason Tatum. He has been the story so far for the Boston Celtics.
64. The Hawks.
Head coach Nate McMillan is mic'd up along the sideline. He's checking up. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the court right now for the Hawks. Olynyk is out there with Clint Capella. Then there's Bogdanovic. Then it's Hield. And it's Holiday in at the 1 spot.
He's so explosive around the basket. Williams, when the pass is on target, expect him to finish with the rim wrap.
They get the rebound. Capella with the bucket.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Durant with it and guarded by Capella. Whistle blows. That's going to be a trap.
That's a bad miscue, but I think they've done a really good job keeping control of the ball throughout the game.
And the replay demonstrating once again how aggressive that defense was.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
The Hawks trail by 19. Knocked away. Durant with the steal. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5 for 8 night shooting. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for Boston.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
You also have to admire the way they've gotten out and run in transition. They've run wide, they've run their lanes, they've been doing it with a great pace. And that's produced some easy scores.
Here's a
Called by Boston.
Entertainment. Celtics Entertainment. Let them hear it.
4th quarter still young, just over a minute play. Durant against Holiday. And a slam by Williams.
He is a budding prospect like he wants to just take over.
Bogdanovich passes to Heel, and Brown over to help. And another steal for him. His anticipation has been off the charts.
Wiping the ball away with just such ease.
For three, Durant. That shot is off. So Atlanta will take it the other way.
The three-pointer has not been his weapon in this one. He had one in the first quarter and still 0 here in the second.
And the dunk by Capella.
Well, take your choice. You can either foul him or watch him dunk. Well, actually, in this case, you could get both.
Oh, Tatum in position. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And Tatum gets up on these alley-oops, has a great grasp of when to attack and exploit the opponent.
And Holiday gets to Bogdanovich. Pass to Olynyk. Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Holiday with the three, and Durant sends it back. Always going up for the alley-oop here, and Williams with the stop.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Nice to play with the point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It made you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
And how about the craftiness from Tatum? He plays smart, with hands on defense. To block the shot. And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Well, the thing is, they're controlling the pace right now, and if that was the mantra for them at halftime, they've carried it out.
The kick out to Holiday. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. They poured it on the net. Dominant showing in front of the crowd. Every minute of it.
And you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing.
Thank you all for joining us for tonight's contest.
No doubt
Please
helped,
make sure you
and the
get home safe.
execution was flawless.
That's it, folks. The NBA regular season is in the books. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and the whole 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us.